Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I'm just making sure that I'm definitely recording because I've already done a reading that was on for about 50 minutes. And when I went to stop the recording, I hadn't even pressed start. Okay, so I kind of know what the story is today. And I'm actually going to change up what I plan on doing. I'm going to do the cards feel a lot nicer and lighter than what they did in the past reading. I'm not going to go over that past reading. Okay. Happy Monday. What date is it today? The 26th of July. Okay. I'm actually going to do a what do you need to know? What do you need to learn and what do you need to focus on reading for both of the counterparts? Divine Feminine, you're first. What do you need to know today? Oh, the cards have gone heavy. Okay, you need to know that there's some sneaky behaviour going on, I would say, within the masculine's life. He's trying to escape in a sneaky way. That's what you need to know. He has been spotted, though. He's not actually getting away with this. He's not getting away with this. So, Divine Feminine, you need to know that maybe there's someone in the Divine Masculine's life who is quite revengeful. Okay. Divine Feminine, what do you need to learn? So we know that there's someone deceitful within the Divine Masculine's life. He's trying to, he is acting in a deceitful way himself. So like attracts like. And as I've just said that, on my phone's like 11:21. We've got Just My Imagination by The Temptations on. And your day at a glance says, get what you need. You get what you need. Okay. Oh, hold on. There's a card that's spun over. Right. What you need to learn, Divine Feminine, is all within. You get what you need, okay, when you go within. So what you need to learn about the truth and it will be revealed to you. Interesting. You're going to be picking up on conversations, Divine Feminine, maybe today. Okay. These conversations, they could be, if you want to go through the catalogue of words, nasty, manipulative, narcissistic, aggressive, hurtful. Okay. You've got different kind of hats on here. This manipulation just flows. Okay. I feel like it's the actual life. The Divine Masculine lives a life of manipulation. That's just the way his world is. At the moment, he is trying to escape, but obviously you can see in the background here, he's been spotted. So he's been spoke about. It's pinpointing all these swords here. So it feels like he's been stabbed in the back. So people are talking about him behind his back. Okay. So there's a sneaky behaviour here. It's a bit of a circus going on. Okay, and it feels like he's someone's monkey. And then this energy here, well, it takes me to you not actually focusing on that because it's not your monkey. Okay. It's not really your Divine Masculine. That's the sneakiest of them all. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the sneakiest of them all? And you're going to find out. What do you need to focus on, Divine Feminine? As I feel you're going to learn who is the sneakiest of them all without you even focusing on it. Okay. So, we've got a card that's turned over. Right. What you need to focus on? Oh, I'm not sure here. I would actually say focus on having some sympathy. Empathy, you can empathise, but this is about you actually sympathising. Okay. synthesizing your sympathy. Because the Divine Masculine, he is being shat on. Should we say that? He's being shat on in his life. Divine Masculine, do you want to go over to you yet? Are you quite intrigued with this story about what the Divine Feminine knows? Well, she knows. She's going to know the truth. She's going to feel it, sense it, hear it, and see it for what it is, which is a shit show. Look at the shock on his face. It's like she knows. Well, of course she knows. She's the Divine Feminine. She's the High Priestess. She's tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. So, Divine Feminine, what you need to know, there's sneakiness within the Divine Masculine's knife. There's sneakiness within the Divine Masculine's knife. The knives are pointing to these shadows here. I don't know how many figures there are there. Three figures in the background. And they're keeping a close eye on this masculine. He thinks that he's got away with it. He hasn't. Okay, so heads up. And if the Divine Masculine's stuck in this manipulative world, then you best have your best practice. Okay, what's the best practice for you in this situation? If you're picking up that the Divine Masculine is being manipulated, I'd say by a narcissist. What can you do about that? Where you can send compassion and empathy and sympathise with the masculine. You can help to guide him. But this is all energetically. He's wounded here. He has no one else to look to or to turn to but you, Divine Feminine. Every time he's turning to you. So help a man out. That's the energy. So as you're picking up on these energies, you're going to have to transmute that energy from darkness into light. We'll find out some more. Let's get a message from your angels about this situation. Okay, let's see what the angels are guiding you, Divine Feminine, with this current state of affair. Ooh. I'm taking to the temptation. It was just my imagination once again, running away with me. Not really, Divine Feminine. I don't think it is your imagination running away with you. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see all of the rainbow lights going, oh, stop now, across the table. Okay. It's not your imagination, Divine Feminine. So in a way, you can really help. So stop rushing it off. That's just my imagination running away with me. I mean, you're not to get... well, let's have a look at the message from your angels. And I'm sure they're going to explain exactly what you need to do. Crystal, have faith and hope. Because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Wow, look at this. And I feel this is the energy that... This is what you can do for your Divine Masculine. Send him love. Be crystal clear. Okay, that you actually... you actually want to help and guide him in this situation. This isn't the energy where you can get yourself out of your own shit. You're like a... Oh, you're a power duo. You help each other out. So... That's just some awesome energy just to send out there. To the Divine Masculine, have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Because I feel like he's trying to escape, and every time he feels that he's got a step closer, something's pointed out to him, or it's pinpointed. Okay. And he's kind of called back, that's what I feel, or pulled back into the drama. Let's read about Crystal. But when it came up crystal, it was just like crystal clear. Be crystal clear regarding your guidance and your intentions. The seeds that you have planted are beginning to sprout results. The Divine Masculine listens to it all. Telepathically here, he's listening to it all, Divine Feminine. Make sure that's good guidance you're giving out. Good energy. You may not even be aware of these results, however, since they are in their infancy. Now it is more important than ever to stay positive and to hold a clear vision of your desire and intention. Avoid skeptics or those with negative mindsets. Daily action, even if it only consists of baby steps towards the fruition of your dream, is essential. A phone call, a letter, or reading relevant material will keep the energy of your manifestation at a high level. Every day, positively affirm that you have already achieved or exceeded your dream. And most important, ask for angelic assistance every step of the way. I'm getting you a message from heaven. We've got one that's card number 44 there, the bottom of the deck, but we have one that's stuck in the bottom here. Card number 16. Trust, love and appreciate yourself and show respect for you. And this card here says, we will assist you in helping the important people in your life. Use love. Divine Feminine, you are being assisted by the angels through your request. Okay, for assistance and help to be sent towards the Divine Masculine here. Anyway, trust, love and appreciate yourself and show respect for you. Let's read this message. Where's the book? We'll get back to the giraffes in a moment. Card number 16. When you look in the mirror, say something nice to yourself. Your spirit friends remind you that if you want others to respect you, you have to first begin by respecting yourself. They say, love yourself as we love you, totally and unconditionally. So there's definitely a strong energy coming through here for the Divine Masculine, for him to love himself as the Divine Feminine loves him. Okay, stand up for yourself. Then we have card number 44. Got Mr. Maintenance Guy revving up out there. Okay, the last card in the deck. We will assist you in helping the important people in your life. Use love. Part of our path on earth is to help others along life's journey. So part of our path on earth is to help others along life's journey. Some would argue that this is our most important task. Helping others can be as simple as passing on a smile or holding out a balancing hand. Whenever you assist others, hold the intention of love in your heart. Your loved ones continue to send love and support to you in return. Every step you take in assisting others, we applaud you and thank you. Let's find out a bit more about this, Divine Feminine. So in a way, I'm feeling, Divine Feminine, don't you allow the annoyances to annoy you, okay? Just like that's going on outside. Work through it. Journey of love. I'm just going to close the window. Jasper's outside the cat flap, rubbing his mouth against the edge. Okay, right, I think all the cats have decided whether they're in or out, if they're staying or going. It's 11:33. Let's see what's on this card for thee. We have acceptance. Card number 55. Holding out that balancing hand there. When it said here about helping others, it made mention, I think it was card number 44. Some would argue that this is our most important task, to help others along life's journey, and most definitely when it comes to the divine counterparts, it's your most important task is to be there to help and support each other when and as needed, without exception. Okay, so there's an acceptance of this role here. Card number 55. 44, 55. You have offered yourself, asked to be of service to the greater good, created something that you want to contribute towards a healing of our world, and your offer has been gratefully accepted by the divine. Know this and be at peace. This oracle brings you a message. You are completely received, accepted by the divine, just as you are. There is nothing to change, just you to be. You have made an offering of a prayer, a sacrifice of an attachment, and a giving of a desire to be of service. Okay, maybe it wasn't decided whether we were staying or going. Okay, cat's just gone out again. You have made an offering of a prayer, a sacrifice of an attachment, and a giving of a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world, and your offer is joyfully being transformed into the seeds of how this can best be. Your next step is about to begin. Okay, here's the poem. Shall we find some sunshine amongst the cloudy days, a gentle touch that softly warms and leads us on our way, past stately oaks and candles glow, and places we've never been, a friend to share the memories before it's home again. Very beautiful message there. Okay. Divine Masculine. Over to you guys. Let's have a look. Are you receiving the assurance that everything is going to be okay? There's something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see, but the Divine Feminine can see it. Okay, Divine Masculine. King of Cups. King of Cups, King of Pentacles. My. That's a king in himself. Okay, loving, providing, protective. You are protected. You are protected. Okay, we'll make a song out of that. You are protected. Divine Masculine, what do you need to know? Well, you have the Magician and you have the Fool. Really important cards here. Maybe around the wrong way, but are they? The Fool, he's the first card in the tarot. And on the Fool's journey, the first person he meets after taking that leap of faith is the Magician. And the Magician shows you how to use all the tools, all the tricks of the trade here. And he will show you how to manifest. Beautiful cards. Number 10. Okay. I say number 10 because my first reading I started at 10:10. Right. So, what you need to know, the Magician's here showing you how to manifest. So what do you need to learn? How to have faith, because it's kind of like the Fool energies here. But we will put them just there. What do you need to learn? Okay, well, you need to learn how to communicate about what you feel, because you've got the Holy Grail here and then you've got these little poisonous pincers. You're hiding here, clinging on for dear life. So it's about taking that leap of faith. You're too scared, you're clinging on to the edge. It was like Jasper rubbing his face against the edge. I'm on the edge of glory. Oh, I felt like someone else's voice come from that. I'm on the edge, yeah. You're on the edge, aren't you? Should we have a look at what you want to focus on? We'll delve into this a little bit deeper. Okay. Whew. You need to focus on taking that leap of faith because there's a tower here. And I feel like, well, by what the Divine Feminine's reading was coming up with, it's like you're in a shit show. You're in a shitstorm. Okay, you need to take that leap of faith. The tower's here. What you need to focus on is changing. It's about changing your viewpoints on how you view your world. Bottom of the deck, Divine Feminine's energy. King of Pentacles. That's a good pair. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. That's a nice power couple energy. Okay, the Queen of Wands makes magic happen. Now, this here could be a karmic energy. Okay, what you need to learn is how to express yourself and your emotions, because this cup's not happy. And the Queen of Cups, well, we've got the Queen of Wands here, the underlying energy. So, I mean, this could be the Queen of Cups here. So you need to focus on dealing with this and expressing yourself, because the masculine here is too afraid to speak to this feminine about how he feels. Okay, and it just seems to come out wrong. That's what I'm feeling. Every time you try to express how you feel, it comes out wrong. Which will make sense with you're not being understood. If with the sneaky 7, if we say that, this feminine has power over you. You're scared of her. Okay. It is like she's the queen of the castle and you are a dirty rascal. You're in trouble, Divine Masculine, about something. Okay. Are you always in trouble? Well, you need to have a look at how you deal with this then in the future. You need to take a different approach. And the Magician's really pointing that you get out of there. Stop clinging on for dear life. Okay, but it feels like because your life is dear. Oh, maybe you have an expensive life. As if like you're never producing enough. Where's the coins? You're just producing like pebbles. What can I buy with them? So there's this energy of you having to really have a look at your life and see what it actually stands for and what you stand for. Okay. So I'm feeling as if you're going to have to stand up for yourself here. Let's have a look. Let's get a message. Let's have a look at a message from your angels. So what you need to know is how to use the tricks. Now listen, you have charm and charisma. Okay? The Divine Feminine has charm. Yeah? Mystical energy. Use your charm to get yourself out of this. So, very interesting, because if you're acting charming towards this feminine, and then you're kind of like thinking that you're getting away with things, you're not. This is it's a narcissist. But then so is acting charming and having other intentions, isn't it? It's quite a narcissistic like behaviour going on here. Like we say, like attracts like. As above, so below, as within, so without. It feels very much you're just being pointed. You need to take a leap of faith here. Okay. And like pack your bags. Pack up all your troubles. You're packing up your troubles? What are you going to do with them? You need to fling them. Like a slingshot off of the edge of this cliff. It's time like to chuck your troubles away. Pack up your troubles and you're going to feel so much lighter. So what you need to learn that you're being manipulated. There you go. And you need to focus on this because the divine has stepped in. For you to have the magician, the fool, and the tower, and only, well, two other characters in there, Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. So, and the Queen, that's right, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Now, we saw the King of Cups come out when I cut the deck for your reading with this character here, the King of Pentacles. These are a more suited pair than I feel the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups that we saw, because we haven't seen them again, have we? No. And he will never be seen again. So you're packing up, you're leaving. And that's what you need to focus on. Okay, messages from your angels. Azure, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. If you have the magician here, you don't need to force anything. It is nearly time though. The clock is nearly striking. As the clock strikes, not midnight, midday, not long. 50 it isn't, it's 13 minutes and it's midday here. That's the death number, 13. As the clock strikes midday. Takes me to kind of like when you're midlife. So you learn all your lessons in the first part. Okay, and then after the halfway mark, halfway through, you change directions. Sounds like a good plan. The divine thinks that's a good plan. So it's about not forcing anything to happen. Go within. Because you've got the magician's energy here. Okay, and they're going to help and assist you to get out of this in the most safest way possible. So for me to say the most safest way, and earlier on I picked up that you are protected. So there might be some like violence involved here. Okay. Don't feel maybe it's just verbal abuse. It could be physical abuse as well. Azure. Yes, you will receive your wish. However, divine timing means that patience and positive visualizations are needed right now. So you can see now why, Divine Feminine, you need to send over these positive visualizations to the Divine Masculine. Ask me to help buoy your faith so that you don't slip into negativity. You can speed up the process of answered prayers by having more faith in their inevitability. Conversely, doubts or worries about how your prayers will be answered will slow them down. Remember that the how of answered prayers is up is up to the divine wisdom of the Creator. There's the how. So remember that the how of answered prayers is up to the divine wisdom of the Creator. Although you may feel urgency or even panic about your prayers, please trust that we angels are working non-stop behind the scenes to help you. Keep surrendering and releasing these worries and fears to God and the angels. The more that you can stay centered in faith, the more easily we can assist you. Divine Masculine, you're being pulled out of hell, man. They're coming to get you, the angels. So it's kind of like stay cool, stay calm, and stay centered. The divine is very much working non-stop behind the scenes. Even the divine feminine's involved. Okay, her energy is very, should we say, potent. Messages from heaven. Okay, we can have this one. Card number 14, Temperance. Message for you, Divine Masculine, is we are easing the blockage which is holding you back. Go for it. Tune into the universal heartbeat. I can hear it through my ears, pulsating as I speak, as we speak, as I speak. Never underestimate the power of the divine. Sometimes the thing that holds us back is us. At other times, the blockage is out of our control. This situation's out of control. The obstruction has now been removed, and I've just covered up the Queen of Cups. Meaning you can travel forward with ease. Your loved ones say the way ahead is now free and clear for you to take the next step. We'll be with you every step of the way. What a beautiful message, Divine Masculine. Let's have a look at the journey of love. Oh, I'm feeling this really strong energy of somebody just wanting their mum. Okay. Oh my, that's an emotional energy. Oh, you make me want to cry. It's like brief. Ooh. Oh, for one, just allow the tears to flow, but breathe through that. Remember to breathe. Let's have a look at this message. Okay. Coming together. This card keeps showing up, guys. Card number 66. Just trying to dry my tears. Dry your tears now. Coming together. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding. an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. Excuse me. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning self-esteem or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps you move out of a situation which would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening, however. No, it is of love. This oracle, excuse me, guys. This oracle brings guidance. You are going to be moved by love. Whether it is long-term or fast and furious, it is love and it has meaning. Let it be what it is and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience and know it serves your growth. Two energy patterns came together, a shared frequency and a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. Okay, let's get you both some collective messages here. Seeing as you are bringing your energy fields together. Okay, you're really are combining forces now. The magnitude of your power and strength will be realised in the physical. Let's go to the shaked. Okay, for some reason that card wants to be seen. Feeling the energy here now of the divine masculine. Look, you're looking quite, should we say smug? Because you're protected. Can't touch this. Okay, no one can touch you, right? You're protected. But now I'm feeling this energy of you looking around and seeing actually who are the sneaky little fuckers in your life. And it seems that no longer they have to drop their swords. So even if, well, this is like all down to your belief, okay? When you believe that you have the power and that you're protected and so adored and looked after. And this isn't where the divine wants you residing within a manipulative circus. Let's put it that way. So it's time to get your show on the road. And really, this is about showing everyone that they can't hurt you. So it's like even if they try, they can't even come any closer. It's like the weapons are dropped and you have the power. Let's go to Chakra Wisdom Oracle card. Okay, let's get a message from this deck. Abundance. Don't give up, divine masculine. Look, the divine feminine here, she's not giving up. It's like, no way, Jose. Okay, so let's have a look. Abundance. Gold coins. I only seek to give you what you ask for. The legend. Inside a magical treasure chest, gold coins swap stories. One coin tells how a man foolishly dropped her down a drain, then cried instead of trying to get her out. Later, an enterprising little girl used string and chewing gum to fish her out. The coins remember how the girl saved them, along with many others, and eventually bought a house. All the coins desire to be well spent, They agree that she was indeed a wise person. The inspiration. Think about your relationship with money. Are you the wise girl or the foolhardy man? Money is naturally attracted toward appreciation and gratitude. Personal inquiry. Be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something. Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you? Key ideas: abundance through gratitude, releasing regret, being good with money. Keywords: friendship, wisdom, and windfall. The meditation. Place some money before you. Pick it up. Have you thought about how many souls have touched it before it came to you? Feel its energy. The value we derive from money is the exchange of energy. Imagine this money transforming into your desire. Be aware of your improved relationship with money. Okay, let's get another message from him. Isolation. I call it a trap. You call it a trap, not I'm caught in a trap. I call it a trap. Okay? Sapphire's blue. I've got all I could ever need right here. The legend. Sapphire is blue. Occasionally he gets invited somewhere, but invariably he turns the invitation down. After all, what would he wear? He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out would alter his routine. He tried to meet people, but hasn't met anyone of his calibre. So Sapphire stays home, alone, and remains quite blue. Inspiration. Do not wait for the right time to live your life. You are on the verge of something big, but if you don't participate, it could pass you by. Personal inquiry. Sapphire does not know the difference between isolation and solitude. Do I? Key ideas: self-protection, making excuses, over-preparing, never feeling ready to take action. And the key words is celebration, experiences, and play. The meditation. Think of something that you have been putting off: a vacation, calling a friend, painting the house. Close your eyes and imagine yourself totally involved in the activity. Come back when you are ready. Now taking action will be that much simpler. Angel prayer. Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. This is what the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine are, Earth Angels. So what on earth are you doing? Are you using money as an excuse to not change, to make changes? Are you using isolation, solitude as an excuse? What on earth are you doing? Earth Angel. The angels are so grateful for all of your positive thoughts and the actions you do for others. They want you to take some time to see how amazing you are as a person. They are so blessed to have someone like you helping them do their work here on earth. You are an angel of the earth. Thank you. Very big message there for the Divine Feminine. Okay. Expanded interpretation. Instead of working out what you want next in your life, ask yourself these simple questions. How can I be of service? How can I first serve myself? And how can I extend my help to others? When you have the answers, know that they are guidance from your angels. They want you to be just like them, and by living your life in a balanced way for yourself first, and then for others, you will become a living, breathing angel. Well, let's go over to Rumi and we shall finish off this message for today. Earth angel, say you'll be mine. I've already got a card that's out here. Sacred Convergence, card number 11. A very sacred connection here, guys. Roaming around town, the master was holding a light, saying, I am weary of the demons and the beasts. A human is what I am longing for. The human cannot be found. We have searched. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. It did say that Sapphire here, who's feeling blue, he has tried to mix with others, but not really found anyone of the same calibre. Well, there is one person, isn't there, Divine Masculine? The Divine Feminine. You are of the same. So roaming around town, the master was holding a light, saying, I am weary of the demons and the beasts. A human is what I am looking for. The human cannot be found. We have searched. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. The mine of the finest rubies is what I am looking for. One hand holding a cup of wine, and the other the curls of the beloved. A dance like this in the middle of the circle is what I am longing for. Rumi. How I have longed for you, my very own. Look no further for the family beyond your family, the relationship beyond all other relationships, the great love that unveils all other loves to be mere reflections of the one great and true love is here for you now. It is I who has sought you through the stirrings of your own heart. Yes, 'twas I, hidden beneath every secret, yearning for something more, something full, something special, something all-encompassing. Behind every yearning always I have hidden. Now I show myself to you, that you may become so filled with the same passionate devotion that I hold for you, that your mind will fall away, overwhelmed by the sheer intensity of love, tossed into the ocean of silent, unending bliss. Come to me, we are to be one now, in sacred convergence of silent, eternal passion. Sacred convergence indicates a coming together of souls in alignment with a greater cause. This greater cause is both personal and impersonal. There is an aspect of joining together for common purpose, although that purpose may not be immediately obvious at a level of day-to-day consciousness. That common soul purpose may be to lift each other into greater love and self-belief, to shed fear and open the heart, filling each individual soul with more holy fire for its personal, passionate purpose. You'll have a sense when this process is happening. There will be a coming together of you with like-minded souls who hail from all walks of life, and yet together, through some invisible genius, you will help each other. You may simply be dancing in the same room or singing in a group, attending a class or... Sorry guys, the laptop shut down on me. Okay. So we had this coming together. You may simply be dancing in the same room or singing in a group, attending a class or workshop, or just visiting the same beach or parkland, but at that moment there will be a sense of something coherent and nourishing happening at a far greater level. The trickle-down effect into your personal life will be felt too. You'll have more energy after spending time with these people, even if you don't interact very much on a personal level beyond being in the same space. You'll feel empowered to step forward on your path and love yourself with less conditions. You'll become freer to shed your fears, let go of relationships based in fear and judgment, and open up to those more loving, responsive, and inspiring to continue on your personal journey in increasingly profound ways. This oracle has come to you because you are part of a greater sacred convergence happening now. Perhaps you have already sensed its progression, or perhaps it will not be obvious to you, but the effect, whether obvious or subtle, will be important to you. It will be important to your soul development and divine awakening. You are being asked to drop defences and barriers towards groups of people that feel good for you. However, those that dampen your spirits or drag you down are to be dispensed with, no matter what games of blame or manipulation they may play to keep you coming back for more. We need to repeat this bit. You are being asked to drop defences and barriers towards groups of people that feel good for you. However, those that dampen your spirits or drag you down are to be dispensed with, no matter what games of blame or manipulation they may play to keep you coming back for more. No, that shall not do for your soul growth now. Just step away. Turn towards those connections that feel nourishing to your soul and learn to share yourself without fear. Just be. You do not have to force the planets to spin, nor the great cycles of the soul to happen. All that is required is that you show up for what is offered to you now. Do your part, take your steps, dance, sing and be, and allow the gifts of sacred connection to change your world, for this is the spiritual gift presented to you now. This oracle comes with a special message. Perhaps you have been thinking about shedding lower vibrational connections based in the ego world of power games, sabotage, manipulation and fear. Perhaps you have already begun this process, or even shed so much you are fearing you might have over-pruned to be left with nothing and no one. Do not fear, feisty angel of love, your truth is prevailing. You cannot stay in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in a vibration of love. Whilst you learn to sustain that vibration within you until it cannot be rattled by any crisis or demand, you are wise to place yourself in more nourishing connections. If you want a plant to grow, why not give it the best soil and conditions in which to do so? Certainly the plant of love can and will grow in the most inhospitable conditions, but it can be rather more joyful to grow in gentler, more nourishing conditions if possible. This oracle comes to you with guidance that the possibility for more joyful relationships and growth of love within is in your power. You can choose each day, each moment, just make a choice. Trust yourself, your discernment and your intuition and choose. You do not owe anyone anything. Repeat this law of karma. Okay, so repeat this law of karma. You only owe love the chance to grow. So let that be your guiding principle now as you release the old and trust that even if your garden of relationship becomes becomes sparse for a while, you have been cutting back unhealthy plants to allow for new life to flourish. It is only a matter of timing for the season of new life and growth to come again, and so it shall, bringing with it sacred convergence of souls on the path of love, your soul tribe, your soul family, your new tribe of those journeying upon the path of love. What a beautiful reading, guys. I mean, wow, such a transformation from the first reading that I done, which we don't need to discuss. Okay. I will catch up with you all soon, so have yourself a magic Monday and take care. Much love. Bye for now.